Welcome to the wrestling show, emulating live from the epicenter of awesomeness here in Tampa, Florida. Now, I was maybe going to do a review or an off-topic, but I decided to first address a question that was posed to me by somebody. He's like, why do you call it the epicenter of awesomeness? And I'm like, well, besides it being a pretty nice place to live, even though Florida is usually humid, and for Florida, it's got pretty low taxes. I mean, this area does. And low living expenses. I mean, they're still high compared to the rest of the country, but you know, what you gonna do? Which is odd because this is all swampland, so I don't know why it's so expensive to live here. But, yeah. Also, I mean, wrestling. There's a lot of promotions down here, and wrestlers, professional wrestlers themselves live, I don't know, within a 30-mile radius of just this house. So, I wanted to give you a list. Of course, you guys know the obvious, Hulk Hogan. But here's just some I researched and came up. I'm sure the list is longer. You know, if you wanted to go into WCW or TNA. Here's just some quick ones I got. Hulk Hogan, of course. Christian. Val Venus. Gangrel. Big Show. That's what it says. And Batista, like, part-time, I guess, whenever it's winter. He's got a home down here. I guess a lot of wrestlers have homes down here, but it's still kind of cool. There's just that many names, I mean. But, yeah. So, kind of going off that list, I decided I wanted to do a profile. And, Pro Wrestling and You kind of dropped the ball. They used to have this kind of feature called Wrestler of the Month. And they haven't done it in, like, 3 months. So I'm going to do it. Though you people might disagree with it. He's not really popular. But he is still awesome. Gangrel, or David Hef. But, yeah, you guys may all know Gangrel is the crazy vampire in WWE, WWF, you know. Definitely better than Vampiro or Kevin Thorne. I mean, the best vampire wrestler you can have. Unless Count Dracula decided to wrestle, that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I bet you guys didn't know he was trained by Dean Malenko, who also lives down here. So yeah, by the Transcendent property, Dean Malenko has beaten, you know, the deceased Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit has beaten Bret Hart, on many occasions. Bret Hart is the greatest technical wrestler. Therefore, Gangrel is one of the best technical wrestlers out there. Okay, don't want to bore you too much, but these are some cool things. Did you guys know he wrestled in ECW in '95? He had a feud with Tommy Dreamer. Also wrestled in USWF, USWA, NWA Florida, which is Florida Championship Wrestling, which is down here. Used to be part of the NWA Florida, and it kind of broke off, and now it's just a training facility, as you guys know. APW All Japan, and of course WWE, and a few others like in Europe or whatever. He's never really obviously won any major titles in really any promotion. The only one he, I guess, was major is the USWA Southern Heavyweight title. He didn't win any titles in the WWE. I mean, he probably won the Hardcore, I think, like in 2000 when they had that Hardcore Battle Royal where you'd get pinned, and whoever had the pin, you know, whoever won the belt at the end of 15 minutes or whatever was the actual champ. So maybe he was a transient Hardcore champ. I don't know. I guess his biggest claim to fame was, of course, the Brood with Edge and Christian. And then he kind of did the New Brood with the Hardy Boys. Oh, did you know in real life he's married to Luna Vachon? That's right. If Sunny is WWE's first diva, then Luna Vachon is, I guess her. I mean, I don't know what to say about her. She seemed alright. She was like the anti-diva, I guess. Ahead of her time, probably inspired Daphne and that other crazy chick from ECW, who I can't remember. But anyway, he met Luna in '94. He's also been PWI, Pro Wrestling Illustrated Rookie of the Year. And now he's nothing really. He's retired, I guess. His biggest match is probably X-Pac versus Gangrel at Royal Rumble '99 for the European Championship. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done it on Gangrel. He's kind of lame. Really hasn't won any titles, or... But like I said, best technical wrestler ever. I bet you creative and booking just kept him down because they knew, oh man, you combine the two greatest elements, great technical wrestler with vampires. I mean, the only thing cooler than a vampire is a griffin. And where are you gonna get a griffin at? Now, this is a kind of weird thing. He became like a born-again Christian in, I don't know, a few years ago. But now he's a adult film star director, which seems odd. I mean, his pastor's like, so what'd you do at work today? Nothing. And yeah, I don't got any names of the movies because this show is watched by children, so I do not want to endorse sites that show adult material, but you can always type in new porn order. But yeah, I don't recommend anyone even over 18 to go type that in. Because, I mean, come on. A wrestler directing porn? I can only imagine what that... Probably got steel chairs. I mean, it's probably got nothing but Midian and Viscera in it anyway. But, yeah. I just thought I'd throw that in. And coming up, man, whenever, is going to be my Season 2 finale. Just going away for a little bit, but... It's mostly for archival purposes that I break things into seasons. And plus, it's something different. It makes it seem kind of like a sitcom. So, yeah. Send me any questions, comments, blah, blah. You guys know. If not, I'll just improvise and do what I normally do. Thanks.
No me culpen de todo lo que pasa. Mi corazón está pura fumaza, como en el filo de una moneda, perdido en una carretera. No me culpen de todo lo que pasa. Mi corazón está pura fumaza, como en el filo de una moneda, perdido en una carretera. Y bom, 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 bom. Voy queriendo llevarte